Hello viewers, welcome to Math with Gayatri YouTube channel. So today's topic is fractions and its types for class 5. So in this video, I'm going to say about what is fraction and what are the types of fractions. Let me see this. First we'll see the definition for fraction. A fraction is a part of a whole collection. So that is a fraction is a selected part divide by whole part. You look at the picture here, pizza picture I given here. So the pizza is divided into two equal parts. So total number of parts here 2. So that should be below, just put below. And the selected part, that is eaten part, is can be mentioned above that. Okay, so it can be represented in fractional form 1 by 2. You look at the next picture. So the total number of parts 8 parts, so that should be below, and selected part here eaten part 4, so that should be mentioned above. So the second picture in the fractional form 4 by 8. So total number of parts should be mentioned below, and the selected part or taken part, colored part number, that is called as a numerator in fraction. Okay, so here 4 by 8 I given. So 4 is a numerator and 8 is a denominator. So you look at this example 3 by 5. Here 3 is a numerator and 5 is a denominator. So denominator is nothing but the total number of parts, and the numerator is nothing but the selected part, colored part. Okay, so can you see this? Just see this picture here, total number of parts 5 parts are there, and the colored one is 3. So you can be mentioned in the fractional form like 3 by 5. Okay, let me see the types of fractions. So first type is a proper fraction. So what is proper fraction? Fractions in which the numerator is less than the denominator are called the proper fractions. So when you compare the numerator and denominator, the numerator value should be less than the denominator. So that type of fraction, that is called as a proper fractions. So you look at the pictures here, 3 by 8 I given. So now look at the numbers, 3 in the numerator and 8 in the denominator. So here numerator value is lesser than the denominator. So we can say 3 by 8 is a proper fraction. Like look at the other examples, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 10, 7 by 10. So these are all the proper examples for proper fractions. The second type is the improper fractions. So fractions in which the numerator is greater or equal to the denominator are called the improper fractions. So second type is the improper fraction. So when you compare to the denominator, the numerator value should be more than the denominator or otherwise equal value. So look at the example 3 by 2. So 2 is the denominator and 3 in the numerator. So numerator value is more than the denominator. So you can say 3 by 2 is an improper fraction. Look at the next example, 6 by 3. The numerator value is more than the denominator. Otherwise, the numerator value should be equal to the denominator. That type of fraction, that type of number is also called a improper fraction. So these are the examples for the improper fraction. You can say 2 by 2, improper fraction, 5 by 3, improper fraction, 8 by 5, improper fraction. So let me see the third type, mixed fractions. So what is mixed fractions? Mixed fractions are made up of a whole number and a proper fraction. So it is mixed. It's a combination of the whole number and the proper fraction. So you look at the example here, 1, 1 by 2. So 1 is a whole part, whole number. 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. First type I told, no. So first type of fraction, proper fraction, 1 by 2. Okay, next number. Look at the next number, 15, 5 by 6. So 15 is a whole number. 5 by 6 is a proper fraction. Next, look at the third example here, 3, 2 by 3. 3 is a whole number. 2 by 3 is a proper fraction. So it's a mixed up of whole number and proper fraction, that is called, this type of numbers are called as a mixed fraction. So mixed fraction or combination mixed up of the whole number and the proper fraction. So this is the third type, mixed fractions. So let me see the next fourth type, unit fractions. So what is unit fraction? Unit fraction means, look at the numerator. So all the numbers having the numerator as 1. Okay. So fractions in which the numerator is 1 is called as a unit fractions. 1 by 4, 1 by 23, 1 by 8, 1 by 12. So these types all are comes under unit fraction. The numerator should be 1. So this kind of fractions is called as unit fractions. So next we'll move on to the fifth type, like fractions. So what is a like fractions? So like fractions means fractions that have the same denominator. So here you have to take 2 or 3 the fractional numbers and look at the denominators. So the denominator should be same for all the numbers. Okay, look at 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. So all the three numbers having the denominator same, 4, 4, 4. If you are comparing two or three fraction which have a same denominator, means that type it is called as a like fractions. Okay, now we'll move on to the next type, unlike fractions. So unlike fractions means, again, if you take a two or three fractional numbers and look at the denominator, if the denominator are different, so that kind of fractions are unlike fractions. So just look at this, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4. Look at the denominator below number 2, 3, 4. All the denominators are different denominators. So if the denominators are different, you have to compare two or three fractional numbers and look at the denominators. If the denominators are different, mean that is a unlike fractions. If the denominator are same, means that is a like fractions. And then last one is a equivalent fraction. So what is a equivalent fraction? So in this case, both the numerator and denominator will be different for the fractions, two or three fractions, but the value should be same. Equivalent fractions are the fractions that have the different numerator and denominator but are equal to the same value. You look at the example here, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8. All the numerator and denominator all different values, but all are equal. So if you simplify this, you will get all the numbers, you will get 1 by 2 itself. If you simplify, if you make as a lowest form, divide by 2 means 1 by 2. If you divide 2 and 4 by 2, that is 1 time, 2 time, here you will get 1 by 2. For this value also, if you divide by 3, 1 by 2 you will get. If you divide both the numbers by 4, 1 by 2 you will get. So if the denominator and numerator are different also, but the value for this is same. So this is called as a equivalent fraction. So you can say 1 by 2 that is equal to 4 by 8. Both number are equal. If you simplify 4 by 8, 1 by 2 you will get. So both the numbers are equal. So this is the last type, that is equivalent fraction. So now I said different types of fraction. Proper means the numerator should have a lesser value when you are compared to the denominator. Improper means a numerator value should be more than the denominator. And mixed fraction means it's mixed up of whole number and proper fraction. Unit fraction means which have the 1 as a numerator. And like fractions means when two or three fractional number, when you are comparing, the denominator should be same. So that type it is called as a like fraction. Unlike fractions means a denominator should have a different values, different denominator. That is the unlike fractions. Equivalent fraction means both numerator and denominator different number but have the same value. Hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel. Thanks you.